Emma Doran. You're welcome to Under the Grill with myself and Kevin Dundon.
Thanks for having me.
Yes, in Kevin's kitchen, which is gorgeous. The meal you chose is a cheesecake, not a meal, but a childhood dish that brings you right back to your granny's table or your nana's table. Or
Yes. My dad's mum, my grandma, used to make a cheesecake for us every week. Always different flavours, always different things going on with it. And we all loved it. It would come in the tin and then we'd have to send the tin back. And
you called her your grandma.
My grandma, yeah, very lovely, very official.
Yeah.
She was in Sandymount and she was a real feeder, but to the extreme end of feeder. Like, you'd almost be keeling over with, like, I went to knock with her one time. My God, like, that's how much I loved her. I was like, okay, I'll go to knock. And she had no appetite at the time, so she kept giving me all her food. And I just looked at her and I was like, please, I can't eat anymore. She's like, eat it. And I was like, okay. But the cheesecake, so nice.
What sort of time was this, in the 80s or?
This is, I would say, 80s, 90s, right through, yeah.
So
and we never got sick of it.
Cheesecake was huge then. Like everything,
Yes.
the cheesecakes then, it was like the thing, wasn't it?
But she did it with, I think she did it with the jelly? Yes.
So that was a famous cheesecake at the time.
Okay.
So the digestive biscuits at the bottom with the butter, obviously. And then it was cream cheese, cream, and a packet of jelly.
Yes.
So you melted down your jelly and then you added in your cream and your...
I didn't even understand how the jelly would mix with the cream cheese. It sounds like it would curdle or something.
No, because it's soft, like when it's liquid.
So cream cheese, jelly and cream, and that made it.
Yeah.
That used to make it.
Yeah.
Lovely.
And then some people used to hold back some of the jelly and kind of put a layer of jelly.
She did the layer the odd time as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a posh Sunday.
Yeah. I'd just have like...
Every fourth Sunday you got the jelly.
yeah, she'd have little... segments of mandarin or whatever, and be like, ooh. But they were always like fruity. Never, because then later on people were making Toblerone ones, and I was like, okay, that's all fancy now. But I did make one myself. But you need about 20 packets of the cheese.
No, you don't.
Do you know? I was like, how is this cheesecake costing me 50 quid?
Is it one and a
How is
half?
this cheesecake costing me 50 quid?
Or like a packet of cream cheese, like the Philadelphia cream cheese.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then
just one packet.
whipped up with some sugar and then a half pint of cream, and then folded in, and then we put lemon zest and stuff like that. But you can put in your melted jelly into it.
Okay.
That's it.
Well, let's taste that anyway. Give it a try.
You back to your granny.
Back to grandma.
That's a white chocolate and champagne mousse on the top.
Now, my granny didn't have that.
No.
Champagne mousse. Your grandma, tell us a little bit more about her.
She, yes, a feeder. She used to have shops. Used to have corner shops, yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
And I think she always had something on the go because her husband, my granddad, died now before I was born.
Yeah.
So she was a widow for years. She always had lodgers as well.
So she was busy, yeah.
She was entrepreneurial.
Yes, she really was, yeah. And I remember I'd kind of go to the house and she'd have like, the toast little racks and butter dishes, and I'd be like, what's all this stuff or whatever?
It's so old-fashioned.
And she went to mass every day,
Wow.
every single day. But actually my own mother, who is not a churchgoer at all, she said she actually was very Christian. She'd always be taking these randomers in. Like if she met someone who was...
So it was your mum's mum?
My dad's mum.
Oh, your dad's mum,
yeah,
okay.
because even my mum and dad, I think, lived with her at a certain point as well. Like she was very, bring everyone out and
Not a problem. And come here, what was the shop called? What were the shops called? What were they called?
This is like this is real old school. Like, in Irish town, there's a shop going here now.
Called The Shop.
yeah. The shop.
Do you remember her having gur cake or anything like that? Or the gur cake is like a fruit cake with shortcrust pastry sandwiched between the two, and it was squares.
Oh no!
So it was like
sounds nice.
So, yeah, and it's delicious, and this will make it. So it's basically cakes that come out to the store and they're selling them, and they're coming close to their best before date.
Yeah.
They would go back to the bakery and we minced up again and added loads of ginger and cinnamon and all that into a batter, and then they'd sandwich it between two pieces of pastry. and bake it in the oven again, and then it was squares, and all those corner shops around Dublin.
Oh, that's nice.
It's called gur cake. Another name on them would be
yes.
Yeah, another
Sounds
name would be
familiar.
Chester cake.
Oh, she was big.
As soon as you see it, you know it.
She'd be big into cake, like big into cake. So the cheesecake she was making herself, but then she was buying the Tea Time Express cakes as well, and cream cakes. I was buying cream cakes. She was big into like biscuits, desserts, sweets.
Yeah. You know all that. Yeah.
And she would be eating all of that as well. I think she was eating biscuits. Like she'd just have a biscuit for her breakfast and off she went.
And your own home, would your mum cook much or?
My mother was the chef, the
Yeah.
cook, yes. And I think she's quite glad that she isn't now, because every so often she would say to me, Emma, when you were cooking dinners as long as I was, I mean, I just...
Yeah, I know.
My dad is quite fussy. Even though he's not a foodie at all, he's quite fussy. And then at a certain point, I'd say, I'm not sure, but like kind of 10, 11-ish, my mum went back to work. She was a nurse. And then when she started doing nights, it was kind of like my dad was up against the wire. He would have to start doing dinners.
Yeah.
And
How did that go?
He found them quite stressful. There is what I do remember. There was one Sunday when my dad did like a Sunday dinner, and we were all around the table. His mother was over, and we sat down to eat dinner. And the potatoes, the roast potatoes, were dirty, and me and my brothers just like, "What is going on this?" Well, we can't. It was like being at the back of mass. We couldn't laugh because he was so. When he was cooking, it was like very stressful. Like a lot of that.
Here you go.
And it would literally just be
That's
meat.
stressful looking at you doing that.
Yeah, it's like, it's basically the meat, the veg, and the couple of potatoes. And the potatoes weren't even washed. So I don't know what was going on in that kitchen. I was heavily addicted to nicotine at the time, so that maybe that didn't help. But I don't know. Would he be better now? Do you know what he likes? He likes doing himself a piece of fish.
Lovely, yeah.
So me and him would actually like fish and seafood.
Yeah.
But like he'd have nothing to go with the fish.
Yeah.
I think he just needs to be a one pot.
Simplicity.
Yeah.
Yeah, lovely.
Yeah, simplicity. Yeah.
What
Where's
piece
all
of
that?
fish?
But my mum...
Would he have bread or anything like a little to go
No.
with? No.
no, just a piece like smoked coolie or something like that. But
And did your gran, going back to your gran again, did she ever make that, the trifle kit? Do you remember the trifle kit?
and my dad is mad for trifle, and I hate trifle.
Do you?
Yeah, and I think it's from my dad's trifles, because my dad would literally, he'd make a trifle, right? And he'd put a banana in the trifle. Personally, I think this is an Eddie, no, don't put a banana in a trifle.
Yeah.
It's sinister, it's perverse.
It's his trifle. Oh, a whole banana?
Well, he might chop it
slice
into three. Like he's not dicing it. And it's just, I don't want to be looking at that on the soggy sponge, but he's mad for trifle. Anything with cream, loves. Do you know what I mean?
And would you have other fruits in them besides the banana?
Oh, he'd lash any old thing.
Yeah, some people do that. Try.
Yeah. I don't
It's torture.
understand that at all.
Yeah.
And then he was putting apples and curries. Not a fan.
Apple and curries, that's not, like, that's okay.
That's okay, but on top of my chunk, he's basically flinging a Granny Smith into the curry. Do you know what I mean? And when you're a cage, you're like, what is this?
Curry, yeah.
Yeah.
But you wouldn't know. You wouldn't know I did it. Like that's the to start off. You start off with the apple, and then the spices, and then add in.
No,
the
he's just
tomatoes,
lobbing it in. Yeah. But I'm very grateful for all the dinners they cooked me. I just where you feel so guilty, kind of going all the dinners. But like, I suppose, yeah, a family.
So what's
dinner
your love
every day.
of food?
What is my love of food?
Who said I love food?
Yeah, you said I love food. But you know what it is? Probably desserts and those kind of things. Now, I am a big grubber. I am a very hungry person.
No.
But my only problem is during the day, sometimes I do forget to eat, and then I'll end up getting the pastry, and then I make myself feel sick.
So if you're debt row, what would it be? You start a main course dessert.
Oh yeah, start a main course. Okay.
I'm sure you've been asked this question before.
I would definitely have to have prawns.
Prawn cocktail.
Lovely. No, I don't think prawn cocktail. I think prawns with like butter, garlic.
Yeah. Your pill.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Fresh as anything.
Yes.
As a starter.
Yeah,
This is your starter.
and big chunky prawns, you know, like
Proper
meaty prawns. From Maine,
bread. You're going to dip in bread. And
yeah, I'm going to dip the bread, the whole thing,
the left.
Oh yeah, suck that all up, yeah. Maine, I don't know. I go between things because I can have something that I like, and that's my buzz for like a month, and then I'm like,
And then you have enough.
get that away from me.
Yeah.
I'm
Is there anything you go back to?
Yeah, like I do go through a buzz of like a roast chicken.
Yeah.
Yeah, every so often I'm having one of them maybe once a week, and then I can't look at it. No, I do love a lasagna.
Do you?
Yeah, I really do. A good ravioli.
Ravioli, okay. Lasagna now. But
No.
that's not
Cannelloni?
me.
Do you like cannelloni?
Oh, cannelloni, yes.
It's divine, yeah.
It's not like
I've had a
cannelloni.
good cannelloni
Yeah.
forever.
Do you know what? I like all the ingredients that are in lasagna, except the sheets of pasta.
Okay.
So like the feel of the sheets.
that's why
in-
I'm-
Someone's putting you off the
yeah,
sheets.
yeah. But like
Okay.
it makes no sense.
My fella, the love of my life, one of the things he likes to have as maybe a midnight snack, he makes himself a lasagna sandwich.
No.
I do approve.
No.
No, okay.
You just go, no, yes.
No, my father is horrified. He's like, what the fuck is wrong with him?
And what type of bread though? That could all change.
Just like sliced pan.
Or like Brennan's.
Yeah, just Brennan's, loads of butter.
Yeah.
Heats the lasagna back up. Like say if we've had lasagna and him, a lasagna sandwich.
Oh, you have it a big cup
That
of
could
tea.
actually work because you know that if you have like a sloppy Joe sandwich,
Yes.
that's like
Yeah, well, I mean, a
there's not a
lasagna
huge
sandwich.
difference. There's not a huge difference in that. Actually, lasagna would probably hold together more than,
Yeah.
than the sloppy Joe.
I feel like it's just when I see him sitting there having a lasagna sandwich, I am just like, I better charge the defibrillator. Like it's a lot of carbs, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
Like it's
But particularly is it just before he goes to bed, like
yeah. With a pint of milk.
Oh, gross. That is gross. I'm with your father.
I know, yeah. So so look, we're not foodies, but I do eat a lot, and I love food. I love a big.
Do you like cooking yourself?
I did like cooking, and then when we got together, he got very fussy. See, my problem with cooking was I never used a recipe. And I just like be making stuff, and I'd say, oh, I'll throw in a bit of paprika today and see what this is like. And he's just like, what the fuck? So he makes dinner now, and he actually follows a menu every night. Now,
Yeah, but the
I
thing
just
is,
think, what a nerd.
I know, but why are you getting stressed about it? It's not you doing it. It's him doing it.
Yeah, I know. Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
Get away.
Yeah,
Get off my...
Let him off. Let him off.
No, I let him off. No, I'm quite happy for him to make the dinners. I didn't like him up on my grill when I was making the dinners and kind of piping in.
Is he in your grill
Yeah,
when you were cooking?
yeah.
No, here.
House. Yeah.
No.
So your book, how's your book doing? Your book is called Mad, isn't it?
Yes. Great. I don't know how it really happened, to be honest, because I
I was going to ask you, yeah.
people thought a comedian would let's just do a book where, coffee table book lists and whatever. And then I started writing bits and I was like, well, maybe I'll delve into things a bit more.
Yeah.
So, it's like a memoir. I really enjoyed it. The only thing I didn't realize is, when you delve back into your past and the stuff that you haven't thought about before, it is a little bit like Pandora's box. There was a certain point where I was like, this is a big mistake now. I started to regress. And my mom, I think I'd had a cold or something. My mom rang me to say, oh, how are you feeling today? And I saw her name come up on the phone. And I just went, oh, what does she want? And I was like, oh my God, I'm regressing. I was like a teenager, because that's all the stuff I was writing.
Yeah.
But really enjoyable. And I think as well, loads of people who read it got in touch, which is always nice.
Yeah.
Saying that they enjoyed it, or they might say, oh, this was so like me when I was growing up. And so really, really nice. But it's out there now. But it's like, I didn't realise in Ireland, when you write a book, that you have to check with everyone if they're okay with reading the book. Now, I knew you had to check.
Yeah.
But I thought if you said Sarah, it'd be like, grand Sarah.
Who's Sarah?
Who's Sarah? But in Ireland, supposedly, if you say Sarah with the brown jacket who worked in Circle K, everyone's like, I know her.
Yeah.
So I had to ask
Everybody.
So you did that though?
Yes.
Okay. Well,
Yeah, no,
at
it's
least
all
you did
legal.
that.
No,
At
it's
least you
all
did that.
legal.
Yeah,
Yeah. But some people would say, basically what happened was people would say, well, I'd have to read it first. And then I'd say, I'm changing your name.
Yeah.
100%.
Because you'd be too busy with all
But you're
that.
so
Yeah,
you just say Mary with the green jacket.
Yeah, you just say, yeah. So you're like, people who know probably know. But the only person I gave it to was my daughter.
Yeah.
She's 22 and I thought she should get to read it, you know, if she
absolutely.
wants to. But apart from that, it was no one. But like, in terms of your family, it's funny things, because obviously you are respectful to all the people and you don't want to tell anyone else's story, you know, you have to, which is difficult sometimes because you're like, I'm trying to tell this bit, but I don't want to basically
But you're not really telling their stories. You're telling your story.
Yes.
And they just happen to be in your story.
Yeah. But it can be a bit.
I know. But
then the things,
that's they're in your story for a
the
reason.
things your family question you on then are not the things that you think. You know, my mom would say things like, yeah, but why did you say that we did have the new couch by them, Emma? Why are you making on to people that we didn't have the couch by then? I'm just like,
Yeah,
okay,
no,
we had the couch.
That's next door job, isn't it?
Yeah. And
Yeah.
so there's a bit of that. But you have to just let go of it. Do you know what I mean? And just say, oh.
Yeah.
And how did your brothers react? Were your brothers good?
My brothers were good. One of them wanted his name changed.
My brother. So, how many brothers do you have? Two? Two. So, one's name is saying it. The other guy got to call him Charlie because he didn't want me to call him.
Well, it's so ridiculous as well because so the one that was willing to be named Simon, and then the other one was like, can you change my name?
Don't mention his name.
I won't mention his name, but they both
But you know who you are.
But you know who you are. But their names kind of like go together. So if people know Simon, they know.
Yeah.
Yours, yeah. So I don't know what that was. And maybe it was just something he said on the day, and now he's like, why did I say that? So now we keep. Well, no, it's kind of died down.
Did you take his name out of it?
I took his name. I changed his name, but now there has been a thing in the family where occasionally, just for the crack to wind him up, we will call him his name in the book.
Yeah, of course.
So I think I think you should have just gone.
Yeah, you should have gone with it.
Yeah.
And in essence, is the essence of the book follow your dreams, do you think? Or is there, if you were to, is
I
it?
think it is. I think it's probably, and I didn't know maybe what it was until I started writing it. And I was like, oh, this is what this is. But I think it was kind of saying, you know, just not everything has to be a straight path.
Linear,
and
yeah.
Don't give up on your dreams, because people can find themselves in all situations where they end up getting sick, or they're looking after a family member or something financially or whatever, and they have to focus on something else for a little while, and then they can go back to maybe the thing that was their passion or their dream. Because I definitely, at the time, I had in my head, when I started stand-up, I was 29, and I thought, I'm too old.
And you're only 29. When you think of it now,
yeah.
How did you get to that point? How did you get into stand-up?
Well, I think I was like doing admin jobs and stuff, because I was like, all right, I need something steady. But then I would do like little bits of production. But you know the way, like, you never know. You can't really say I'll be finished at 6. I always felt like, oh, this is a bit awkward with like childcare and stuff. So then I was on maternity leave with my son, Joe. And I was like, I'd always wanted to do something, perform or whatever. And I was like, here's a little opportunity now where I could maybe do this. I've time. And I was like, it was really a kind of a wake-up call, because I was like, God, Ella's 10. Here I am having another baby. That 10 years went so fast. So even though I was 29, I did have a good sense of, God, a decade can go by like so quickly, and you've only been talking about maybe doing something. So I just signed up for an open mic night, and then that's where it all started. I had no idea. Like, I went the week
Is there
before.
those open nights, mic nights? Is there any recce done on you at all? Or can you be any twat? Just stand up there and just do it.
Anyone. I think now maybe there might be a little bit more, because I think when I started, the scene was maybe a bit grungier. It was a bit more kind of fast and loose or whatever. But then you really just emailed and said, I'd like to do a gig, and they give you a date in a few weeks' time.
Yeah, I guess today everybody's so used to doing videos now of themselves that they probably ask you to send through a video or something like
I don't think they would, because I mean, some people just don't, like, they still would people getting up doing something like that and they have nothing.
And like, have you been there and someone stands up and they're pure crap?
Yeah.
And they hackle and they sit down like really fast.
See, they don't. At the open mic nights, because I signed up for it, and then I was like, oh God, what am I actually doing? And the week before I went with my partner, and I was like, I need to suss out this place. And I went, and they have like 11 acts on. And then I was actually, oh, this is grand, because loads of them were shite, like really, like, you know. And everyone's
like
nice. Like 7 minutes. But everyone in the audience knows what they're there for. They know, here, this is someone's first time or whatever. So when you think about it as well, Irish people are kind of polite. So when someone's
like
dying on stage,
my hair for this.
they just kind of start going, they just can't look at the person, but they don't really. The only people that heckle are people that are on a bender. And you're like, what you say? You know, the odd time you might get a heckle that's funny, but usually it's just nonsense. You know, it's just nonsense. You're just like,
they're trying to be funny and they're not funny.
Yeah.
I remember being on was it Panel? Was there a show called The Panel?
Yeah.
Yes.
So I was on it a few nights, like as a guest, not obviously as a comedian. And like the trick with all those shows is that I just let you guys take the piss out of me and laugh with you, because I'm not going to do your job but try and compete at your
And then
at your
everyone
job.
is going to say, Kevin, you were so funny.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? That you just sat there.
Yeah, I just laughed.
Yeah.
Because I think the Irish people love the fact that you're willing to laugh at yourself.
Yeah. Totally.
Yeah. It's like,
Oh yeah, big time.
really human.
Oh yeah, it's even at a gig, if you kind of start slagging somebody in the front row or whatever, and if they're laughing along, it just makes it so much funnier, and everyone's like congratulating them after. But if someone's kind of like, got us not in them, everyone's like, God, what was the story there? Or,
So going back to food, what's your rider then?
what's my rider?
Yeah.
Well, do you know what it is?
Yeah, go on.
It's not food, tea. I'm always searching for tea.
I'm trying to get to talk about food.
I know, sorry, food. I know, well, I always want
Tea and
at a gig.
you always want what?
There is Mary in Aiken. If I have a gig with her,
Yeah.
she's like looking after the gig. She'll always have fresh fruit, like, you know, like a little mini platter. And I love that, because then as well, I feel like I can eat that and I don't have to worry about not thinking, because it's all gone. I don't, you know what I mean? If I have like crisps or something, I'll be like, And then I will usually, if I'm getting food, and when I'm traveling around more, I do get food by myself. I'll try and find like a nice Chinese restaurant.
Mm-hmm. Well, Chinese is coming back, actually.
Yeah.
It used to be huge.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like certainly in the 80s, 90s, like Chinese was huge.
Yeah.
And it kind of just went off the boil completely.
Yeah.
And now it seems to be all these smart Chinese restaurants opening up around Dublin.
Yes.
And the food is like, seems healthier and fresher approach. And it's just kind of this kind of buzz around Chinese food again, which is great.
Yeah. So I do like Chinese. Or then some place in the UK, like I would get an Indian. Because before I've been turning around, I did stay with this Sikh family, and they had the restaurant downstairs. And oh my God, the food was amazing.
Vegetarian or do you meat? Or?
No, they were doing meat, but they like had mostly vegetarian. I was happy to like
Go along, 'cause it's
go with that.
It's so heavy.
You're not missing it.
You don't miss it at all.
No.
That's fair.
So yeah, really nice food. But then as well, the guy was telling me that the Irish and the Sikh have a lot in common. And, you know, like our culture and how it's focused around family, and that we would like tend to look after like the older members of our family.
It's identical.
Yeah.
It's identical.
So I was like, yeah, I'll have your food, whatever. So I do like doing things like that. I probably get more of a chance to do that if I'm traveling on my own and I have a bit more time. Then I can kind of think about my food and what I'm going to get, and maybe like trying something different or whatever.
If you're coming up with a tour, then it's like obviously there's huge amount of prep involved.
Yes.
So are you heavily scripted then, or?
Well, the way I do it is between now and starting the tour, I'll go around to little clubs, like kind of random, you know, upstairs in the pub kind of thing, and I'll try out new stuff, and then I'll try and put that together into a show. And then by the time I go to do the show, I would say the show is probably 85% scripted, but I go out for the first 20 minutes, and that's different every night. And then I go out and do the show for like an hour and a bit. And then you change as you go on, just because for your own amusement. And then
works and some
yeah, or sometimes you might have a bit that was very of the time, and then
so you know that 18, 19 minutes or 15 minutes at the ad hoc at the start.
Yeah,
that's very much how radio shows are going now, because like all the radio presenters go on and they'll talk for 15 minutes. Like if Oliver Cannon comes on in the morning, he'll talk 15 minutes about whatever is going on in his life and what's going on, and then he gets into a show.
Yeah, it's kind of like that, but I'd be chatting to them as well, and especially if I go to a different place. Yeah, I can say to them, I was doing this today, you know, I was in the Richmond Centre. What's the story? And everyone's like, oh my God, you know, that kind of. So I do like doing that, especially if I'm in a different place. I can tell them what I was doing, or I can ask them, what's that about? What's that thing about, and whatever, and kind of get to know them a little bit, because I'm like, well, I am a visitor here, so you know, and I'll chat to them a bit.
So we're going to have our quick bite section.
Okay,
and that starts with Tato or King crisps, or any. What crisps do you like, Tato or King?
Both. Controversial.
Not together.
No, not together. And controversially, did actually grow up in a King house.
Did you?
Did you?
Yeah. We're Catholics, but I just want to say that. No, my mom always loves King.
Seriously, where's the religion coming into this?
Trust me, if me saying that I would choose King over Tato. I tell you what, actually.
Tato Catholic and King Protestant?
No, I don't think King is Protestant. I think King is considered to be West Brit. Yes.
You're so funny. Maybe in your house.
I'm telling you. But you know what? The crisp is now Manhattan crisps.
Yeah.
They're back.
And they're good.
Yeah.
They're amazing.
But do you remember as a kid they were shite?
I don't ever remember anyone getting Manhattan crisps. Not at all. The cheese, the one in the black packaging, gorgeous. Yeah. So I'm all about Manhattan crisps.
Yeah, no, I agree with you there.
Any old crisp will do me.
Do you have a favourite pub?
Favorite pub? I do like Bugler's pub, which is very close to me. I know it's probably cheating. Yeah. I do like.
What do you like about it?
I like.
Which pub?
It's Bugler's.
Bugler's.
It's nice. The staff are nice. You can actually get good food there as well. Yeah, you can get good food there as well. The drinks are nice. I like any old pub that has a bit of a snug. My thing with pub is I don't. If there's music going on, yes, fine. Do your music, but don't expect me to get involved with this now until I want to. Yes. No.
They're singing.
Yeah, you want to talk. You want to talk.
So you want to chat, is it?
I want to have a chat. We have to get our gossip on first. I don't want to walk into a I met my for fuck's sake, or all that. Let me settle into the situation. Let me get a few drinks in. Then I'll be.
So hold on a second here. Let me call you and find out what time you're thinking about coming out. And so I can arrange the music to come in an hour after you come out.
Hour and a half.
So tonight we're coming out at 7:30, so we need you at 8:30.
Yeah.
Tomorrow
Totally.
will be 8:00.
Yeah.
Do you have a food faux pas? Can you think of some incident where you or a drama where it involved in food? We've had some really funny stories.
Besides your dad's dirty roast potatoes.
Roast potatoes. Well, I had moved into a house. Like, this is only a few years ago. We just moved into the house. I was like, I invited my mum and dad for a Christmas dinner.
Yeah.
So I'd be, we'd both, if we were doing like, a big roast or a Christmas dinner, we'd do it both together. It wouldn't be like one of us would be left. So we're doing it both together, and everything is coming together, and we're having our lardons and our Brussels sprouts and everything fantastic. We just leak in the ceiling in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Christmas Day. So we had to take, and we just moved in, so we had to use the pot that we had done the ham in.
Yeah.
For the leak. And we are
I
having...
don't think I've turned off the shower upstairs, no.
Was it from the bath? It was just, what was outside?
It was rain. It was a couple of Christmases ago. The rain was torrential.
Yeah.
And there was something wrong. It was like an little extension roof.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay.
And it just dripped in all day. And we were eating Christmas dinner with the...
Yeah.
And my mom said, this is lovely.
All it was leaves in your drain pipe. That's probably all it was.
No, it was the roof.
Oh, was that?
No, it was the
Okay,
roof.
fair.
Yeah, no, because my fella is a painter decorator. He
Okay,
trained as an electrician. He's very handy. He's a handy
And he
man.
cooks.
And he cooks.
Fucking hell, it's
I
like
know.
The lotto.
I was going to say something very rude there, but I won't. No, he's great. He's really good. And he loves, even though he's like, you know, you think when you come home, you'll be sick of it. Sure, when he comes home, he's constantly tipping away at things. Do you know what he did there recently? I'm actually mortified for him. He loves, every time there's an Amazon package, right, it's him. It's not me, it's him. He's always buying these little gadgets, bits and bobs, whatever. We were in like a terraced house. What did he buy? He bought a bidet hose.
A bidet hose, okay.
Hose.
So you have a bidet, but you don't have a hose.
I have the hose. So it looks like I have a garden hose in my bathroom beside the toilet. Right? You set this up. There's no bidet.
What is no bidet?
No, not bidet.
Just the hose.
The hose. So we're out and he starts telling people, no, it's amazing. You'd want to try this bidet. And I'm like, you need to shut up.
How does he use it?
I don't know. I don't want to know. He's like,
next time he starts talking about the phone, just sit back and relax. And let
no. Or he's like, you should use it. And I'm like, no, I'm not using it. Why? We've got paper.
Did you ever use one of those Japanese toilets?
No. Is it scary?
Yeah, so you go to the Japanese toilets, right? He's in there. And it's got like all these buttons on the side.
Yeah.
So it's the front wash, the back wash,
Right.
a hairdryer.
Oh my God.
It's got everything. They're really
Tiny
like,
little space.
no, it's the toilet, and you've got like these controls.
Yeah.
And like they're really hot in Ireland at the moment.
Yeah.
So basically you don't use loo paper.
So I keep looking down.
Yeah.
Don't.
So it took me about 3 days to do the front wash.
Yeah.
A little bit nervous there. There's too much information. Yeah. That won't be going in.
And where was this?
In every Japanese toilet in Japan.
Oh, okay. So you were in Japan.
On their toilets. And you can heat the seat, and then a lot of ladies there don't like going to the loo. People like in the cubicles, so the ladies could hear them making whatever they're doing.
I've never.
So that you can actually put on the flushing noise. So the seat is actually making the flushing noise, so people can't hear your crap going into the toilet.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
I mean, there's lots to be said. I've never tried one. The closest I got now when I was in school, me and my friends, sometimes we'd flush the toilet and go to the toilet at the same time just for a bit of
Yes,
a literal crack. Yeah. No, just for a thrill. I mean, that's how bad it was. We didn't have the internet, just like. So yeah, I must go to Japan.
Yeah.
And did you go? Did you go for the toilets, or was there something else you were doing in Japan? It sounds like you were just traveling around.
No, we were at the World Cup, the Rugby World Cup 2019.
Okay, so there was the World Cup.
Yeah, so there was
the toilets were just by the by.
Yeah.
By the bidet.
Yeah, by the bidet, yeah.
Yeah, so there's something wrong with my
There's
fella.
definitely something wrong with him, yeah.
Yeah, there's something. I don't know what he's eating when he's not with me that he needs a bidet hose.
He needs to buy the bidet to go with the hose. Seriously.
I don't need to encourage him.
Yeah.
I don't need to encourage him. But so he's handy. Just sometimes, look, with handy people, they are going to do stuff in the house or in the garden that you've absolutely no interest in. But you just got to let them get it out of their system.
Yeah. It'll disappear one day.
That's it. He's out of my hair. You know, fine. That'll keep him amused for a while.